See, is the sky was clear earlier, but it was back. It's back foggy again. But it's not as foggy. But it seems like the fog is it's foggy, but still kind of visible. See, good thing they came after I peed. So yeah, the online perps talking about sending it to the police every time I pee and stuff. Where am I supposed to go? You expect me to hold it in all night or pee on myself? I mean, good thing that it's not cold like it's gonna be next week. I mean, who wants to be cold, wet and cold with pee on them all, you know? And so I've been, living on the streets for over 3.5 years. Been peeing on the street for over 3.5 years also. And it's scary, to try to not get caught or not get seen by anybody. But the perverted perps are always around. So, I was able to get me a little bit of sleep so far. And hello everyone. Today is it Friday? I think it's Friday, December 9th, 2022 at 1 o'clock a.m. exact. But I guess I started the video at 12:58 because and that was like they came from that direction and came over here and then made a turn and turn around, and I thought it was two of them, or maybe that same vehicle turned around twice, and I had to go pee real bad, waking up, and I got a little bit of pee on myself like usual with the forced urination and the sleep deprivation. And the online perps, they need to stop stalking me. They're stalking me and stalking my videos, and they reverse it on me. And this is what they'll do. They'll stalk me and stalk my videos and create brand new accounts to come and harass me on my channel if they can't get the attention that they want from me. Or they will tag me. And since YouTube has the feature where you can tag people now, they tag me in their fake videos about me, and then when I go over there to try to block them, then they'll be like, well, I know Candy's reading this and she's the one stalking me, and I'm gonna have her in such and such a trouble for stalking me. That's the psychological games that they play. No matter how pretty this little scenery is, I still need help off the streets to get permanent help off the streets, and to get a place and a job and stuff. If I had a permanent place to live, I wouldn't stay in any hotel unless I was on vacation or unless my apartment or house or whatever was unlivable and I had no other choice. But I'm homeless, and, it's the only thing. I wouldn't stay in a hotel or a motel or nothing. I was like, when I was living in Los Angeles and had my own place, I had no reason to, when I was at my Section 8 home, I had no reason. Even when I was in Greenville, South Carolina, I had no reason to stay in a hotel. I guess I started staying in motels in 2018 after I became homeless. And that was, occasionally, every once in a while. But I guess after being wrongfully banned from the Super 6 motel, I think I used to go there all the time. So after that, I started staying in hotels. If I think correctly, I think I I think that's how it was. You know, or you know what? I think I stayed in a few hotels, um, starting like 2020 or something. But 2019, I came here, was staying at the Super Six, and that was like one of the few of what I know. And I wrongfully banned from there, can't stay there no more. So you know what? When the you know what started in 2020, I really was staying in like hotels every night, except a few nights. Almost got arrested in Mobile, Alabama, just for being on the streets downtown. So it's like the online, the in person perps too, but the online perps, they're so evil, and they reverse it on me and lie and say I'm the one who's so evil. So they try to frighten and scare me, and it's a damn shame how homeless people are already suffering, and people are sadistic to force you to suffer even more. You know, so I have like heavy pressure and a lot of fluid around my heart from the sleep deprivation, and the pressure on my heart was so bad yesterday that after I tried that gig thing, there was the product that they had me looking for, they didn't have it. So I just had to quit it instantly and notify them. And so the pressure on my heart was so bad, I had to just ride an Uber back to the library, and I felt like I just needed rest. I needed sleep. I'm not trying to go to the emergency room, and you know, but I didn't even get any sleep. But I just felt so terrible. Like I felt so bad. Like I felt like I couldn't make it with trying to go take the bus again, and then I had to walk far and wait a long time for the bus. So for dinner, I just had some, and here's a red perp car. For dinner, I had just simply some cheesy mashed potatoes and some little baby chicken bites, like some grilled chicken bites. That's it. So, yeah. But, so they have $300 tagging at me that I can't even get because I, I have to. Now they changed the rules that anybody could just get paid, and I didn't find out until somebody told me couple in the middle of the night, last night. Well, not a few hours ago, but over 24 hours ago. Somebody told me, and well, probably within 24 hours ago, somebody told me about that website. But she said she already got the 350. Maybe because she already, like, I have to refer at least 5 people plus pass, at least 8 surveys. First they were saying 6, but now they keep raising it up. And then I take the survey and then they make it like it's incomplete. So I'm like sitting here questioning, like, man, I don't want to be referring to people, but everybody else says legit and that they got the money. So the person who referred me even said it was legit and that she got the money. So when I tried to do it, they kept on saying that, the survey was incomplete and I have to do it again under a different email. I'm like, this is too much. It's like they're trying to make it very hard to get the money is like made very easily, but then it's hard to access. I mean, the money accumulates quick and easy, and it seems too good to be true, but it's hard to access. So and then they had this other with the survey job. I could have worked a shift, but I don't have the proper clothes. See, I used to be able to have, like, I had I used to have 2 black polo shirts and some black pants and stuff that's not sweatpants, like work pants and stuff. And I had to leave all that behind at Trisha's house. So I could have worked a shift later on today. I could have worked a shift and got $136. But I don't have the proper clothes. So I don't have the proper attire, the black or white polo shirt and black slacks. And I think they said black shoes. Dang. $136 that I'm missing out on because I don't have the proper equipment. And they said it was $17 an hour and you could have had the opportunity to make more. So I'll try to, get back to sleep. It's still the heavy pressure on my heart and fluid around my heart, and black women, other black women would tell me that the fluid around my heart could kill me. But when I went to Turo Hospital in New Orleans, my hometown, I had to go to the emergency room. And sometimes the sleep deprivation would be so severe and so bad that it will land me in the emergency room. And I've been trying to not go, just for them to lie and say that I had the best EKG all day and for them to abuse me and treat me dirty and, treat me like trash. So, if they treat me a certain way, so, I'm being attacked with unwanted intrusive thoughts, excuse me. And now they hit me in the back of my neck with the energy weapons. So, yeah, it seems like as if with the sleep deprivation, it's like I'm finally getting me some sleep a little bit. And, it's like my heart is being overworked. And skinny targeted individuals say that they go through this too. So it's not weight. It's not the weight that's the issue. So, and then, if I get an EKG, the EKG won't tell me. Well, the people in the hospital, they never tell me that, oh, there's fluid around your heart. But one time there was a man who told me that my heart was larger than normal and then tried to falsely diagnose me with anxiety and wanted to treat me. It's like if you a targeted individual and you try to go to the hospital for these directed energy weapons, then they want to treat you for a psychological problem. If you have pain in your hip from sciatica and then they want to diagnose you as leave you with the hospital diagnosis of anxiety, or you have pain in if you have excruciating pain in your foot so bad you can't even walk, and they want to just slap an anxiety label. But the white lady, the abusive, evil white nurses at Turo Hospital, and they got some black ones too. But I'm saying, I experienced that the white ladies the white nurses try to get an attitude and tell me that there's no such thing as fluid traveling to your heart and killing you. But these black ladies in New Orleans, they shoved that down my black and Creole ladies shove it down my throat, with telling me that, and they said it in a way like I deserve to be punished, lecturing me about it. saying that the fluid would travel to my heart and kill me. But I mean, this pressurized pain in my heart, with the sleep deprivation, and that can make me grouchy and moody and irritable. But while I'm on here, I wanted to say that I'm disappointed and mad because it seemed like I was caught off guard yesterday, and I realized on my Twitter account how many people in the TI community on Twitter that I have blocked or that they have me blocked. And a lot of them have me blocked before I even know who they are. And the same thing on YouTube. So I'm bothered because, people tell, when somebody say that another target has blocked them and they both targeted, then the third targeted individual will say, they'll either blame everything, the fake ones will blame everything on artificial intelligence, or they will either blame everything on artificial intelligence, or they will say that, TIs are being, with the directed energy weapons, TIs are manipulated into being paranoid and suspicious of each other. But when it comes to me, everybody's against me, and they all huddle together and block me. They hate me, and they view me as the problem. So, and they got too many abusive narcissistic abusers in the TI community too, and those be the ones who try to be fake and play the role of both TI and perp. They're double agents playing both sides. So, and it's like they all huddle together and block me, and they feel like I'm the problem. But when it comes to others, TIs are mind controlled to be paranoid and suspicious of each other. But that's not the case when it comes to Candy. I'm the same kind of targeted individual as you are, and you're supposed to be a Christian and love the Lord, but you hate me and block me, and I haven't even done you anything. So, or you unfollow me and feel like, your tweets are annoying or whatever. But we all crying out about the same common issue, though. But whenever I get physically well enough and less sleep deprived, I wanted to put serious thought into putting my all into writing a clearly thought out blog post, and entitle it, the TI community is a war zone. That's what it seems like, So, but it's really scary being out here. And I like later on tonight and Saturday night, I'm not ready for the noise, and people do not care. It'll be a whole noise campaign every Friday and Saturday. A major noise campaign, and the police be right along with them involved, and the police have the one headlight and stuff. And so, I do not feel well. I don't feel good. And it's even added torture, a whole bunch of loud bass cars showing off. Like, it's like a car, like a fake fancy vehicle show off. Fancy truck show off, like every Friday and Saturday night. So I checked, and first they said it's supposed to rain almost every day next week, and then Thursday and Friday is supposed to be really cold. Thursday, Friday, and I guess Saturday is supposed to be really cold. But I don't have anywhere to go, and it's going to be miserable, like torturous and miserable, to have no shelter ahead I can go to legally without getting arrested and going to jail. And I'm trying whatever I could to stay out of jail, and people just want me to be there. you know. So I gotta go for now. They got all these perp cars snooping and acting weird, moving funny. And so the fog is so heavy that it seems almost like it's raining, and my sleeping bag is wet, and my bag here is wet too. My little backpack, my book bag is inside here. So to protect it from getting wet, you know. And this right here is the gate right here is wet too. So I'm gonna say before I go, and I'm gonna try to remember to say it in every video, I need all the donations and help that I can get to get, like, you know, if there's any possible way. I was trying to use my fundraiser for daily living and you know, to survive, and hopefully get a van to live in, or get me a permanent home or a business to run, or something to help me get back on my feet. You know, but it's hard to even get help. And so whatever donation I get, like, if the most I can get is help with food, then I'll use it on that. But you know, as I said, it's really hard out here. So I want to try to make it on my own. Always strive to be independent, but they got so many control freaks won't allow me to be independent, or they set up me up to be in situations where I gotta be forced to be controlled and monitored at all times. And then they reverse it on me and lie and say that I want such, you know, freebies and all that, when I'm really trying to this is the longest homeless battle I ever had. You know, it's chronic and constant, consistent, and it's just, yeah. So yeah, it's like painful pressure on my heart. So thanks for listening to me. And it's very scary out here that people don't want to help, and they get an attitude, and you know, that part-time job is lined up for way next month. So there's nothing I can do, and I don't even know if a part-time job is good enough to keep me in a motel. You know, it's so hard. It's very hard. You know, so I'm gonna go for now.